watambo wako Tutwala TV. Nina tuli no Nkundane. It's known as Ludrof. Ludrof, I look young and shiri and Modakura. Yeah, Ludrof, Bungo Muria.
What is that?
Yaro.
Muharo.
Aurina.
Monol.
Amo.
I know it look cloudy today. Anagaranga da complain on Tenyako Combo. Rendete Yangano Kavura.
Yeah.
It looked different and yeah.
Okay.
Everything feel nice.
But when people know Ludrof and on media, Ludrof, can you tell us who is Ludrof?
People don't know Ludrof as such, man. They know the name Ludrof Iyambo. Yeah, but me being me in person and in short, of course, my name is Ludrof Iyambo. I Keumbanditha no Figipo. Zgepo Kwambipo Kagukachwari Mono. I'm just a normal person like others. Grew up in the village, school in the village. To Karitha Gusita, to the Ngudia, to Karato Yendi, to Yendi, the Memando Guzago Skora, Amuyako Marunga. That's what we've done. That's our childhood.
Yeah.
I was raised up by my grandmother. I have been with my grandmother from a very young age. Probably Shigenda Varwa. When I was born, my mom was still a pupil, a learner at a certain school. Yeah, you have to give the child so I have been with my grandmother until up to today.
Okay.
Yeah, my father died when I was a very young boy. My father died at the age of 5.
Oh.
My grandmother is my father, right? Yeah, I did not grow up with a father figure, so to say. I did not grow up with somebody that I can look up to as my father. But it was not only me. A lot of young boys of my generation, we grew up like that. Remember, we were born in that generation, Chirongo Pachamanguruga. But at some point in between there, can I call it a endemic or a pandemic? I think it was a pandemic. Peno rather than 96 and 97 and 8 99 no. Pe tandivuro na ndiche mutu anu mapipi geni maro pena pandemic hanu tamani nje danga unena rumeno mo. So yeah, my father died around about that time. So okuputuka as a young boy without a father it was not really a challenge because it was not only me throughout by then. So and because that's all what you have or that's all what you had, it was not a problem.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Ishiniwaka we otoya tukumone ngo ontori mundana ngo kondenda in radio present.
Yeah.
I feel how is your life dealing with Okuya mo studio with a program away and then so big a program I kind of content ila thick and thin.
Yeah.
How do you
you know like I said, I grew up with my grandma. Kukuwanje okwakara my grandmother is a church leader. Okay? Ngaya mangina nitamu kwa ako skora ngashike atuiko skora mokita gadira ngashuno nugwetu. Nchinaro kuresha. Ndarongo kuresha ngako ko andi hanje imwe ndarongero amegumbo. The only book that we used to read, it was a Bible. Ngashita tamuko skora ndimo grade 1 mahokoro agesha kwa mbibero ndigashi. I used to read the Bible like I'm reading a storybook. Okay? So ngengo totara o wisdom hakara makuruhu nengenjiri makuruhu yetu it's natural wisdom. Okay, they inaza po imapo epeno mambo inaza po mara they learn from nature baga whether ni erongo yombiberi if you look at people that knows and understand the Bible in the word you agree with me, because these are most of the smartest people in the world. I started reading Bible during my childhood. Okay. O gengene pota biko skora ngiyendi cha twagara hadipo biko cha kesho mwara uka ningeshiye. There have been 2 to 3 things I could have always become. Peno chimachungu kuchikoneka kucha na ndengeno mo system aherongo munini mairiari. There is a career and there is a vocation. These are 2 different things. And yamota timutu, when you become a teacher, when you become a doctor, that we can classify that as your career, but it's not your vocation. O vocation o chimashi o vocation na ethanol yohe ndi we believe kuchasano bachitwa kukarunga maso. Anushita chitwa kukarunga karunga kwetu chitano maithano gayoroka. Chashimo mbibeli na motora mbura kuti epsa karunga no enene mara nironga chona. Anironga chona ne karunga gwithana ne kuchangwe andi gwithana ka ngechon bangwe andi gwithana ka ngechongadi. Hatu gihada ne bafa turi ne mo system amuntu chatuno ko ironga whereby ironga ndi Kongo shashoda ka banjo shimariwa, but in most cases andi boro gara handirongo ironga mbino mara hayo ithano range. Ngai by looking of things, the only things that I ngenge ne twende to Congo and natango chiro stragira ngamu museni. You keep on every time you wake up, you want to find out what is my purpose of life. What is my purpose of life? And your purpose of life is what you are good at. Yengo amono kuchangai mwashi ochondishi ndeno ndi ngoro ko watara nje kucha shino ochondichi shino twandi vuro kuninga ndono ali vuro karoro ithano yohe karongoro gwithanene mara haro how career we. Okay. I have been a love of wisdom. Wisdom ani okukara ushishi, okukara una evuvya kukera rashita chinyengepo. Ngai kandino wino hokupangira. Kandino wino hoku crafting ni mamo pungai mwenene inyara. Ondini ko wino ho brain. Onda during my childhood time. Ukuzane mo mbiberi mono ngengo wapura njaro ngimbe yaronga njo chirindonga. Ayikuroninga na skula mida skula pamwena. There are a lot of there are few of those that can always tell you this guy has been number 1 when it's coming to Chindonga as a language in our class. Nagara handiresha numbo Chindonga handiresha umbo Chindonga kapenumbu inandiresha na mbu yari kwa thimbore tunga kuzawara ko tunderaga kuyawara kumbo tate Daniel namhoya kuyawara kumbo bono ata wajangwa kasamani yo Petrus Petrus Mbenzi no ti amakari kapenu mbombo linandiresha mbokumbo kana kule mboka umbo turongeni umbo tokoyo most of those books man mutu fina chile kwa ngumbo English ethimbo ndio chige it was a foreign language and growing up in the village the English was always a challenge to us. Umbo English ondaka tameka tandiuresha shinduka pombada. But when I started reading English and understanding English in the context of it being a language, Kandarina, I was not in love with the English literature. Nagarandiri in love with history. Remember I said I love knowing. Ngai onjokono na hasamani mbia kara muno yo Jacob mbia kara monjokono na hana mbia yo Jacob Marenga no Nicodemus kamba haiza mangata hiro ngamo grade 8 ngandi hirisha ndimo grade 7. It's just something that I want to know and I chokenda kara ngao. Not only that, like I said, my grandmother is a church leader. At some point of my life, at a young age, every time, every Sunday you go to church, And what if you ask people that I grew up with, ndachuo kugarikana mekumbore it's a must. Itovuro kurara monjo wino garikana kuwade kurarisa ponjo. So ichuo ngereka ndichuo magarikano shindeke yapo pe vrado kukoka dhoko hape po grade 10 and 11 nakatamuka ndi saving ako ngereka. There was a moment of my life I wanted to become a priest of Catholic Church. And I went to school. I went for 4 years for seminary Hongerega Catholic. 2019 I was supposed to go to SA to do theology. But I always knew I was not 2019 I know but between 2017 and 2018 I always knew that I was not going to continue. Something again changing between them. So I hold a bachelor degree from the seminary as a Catholic Institute, St. Charles Ranga Seminary in Windhoek. I was there for 4 years. So you can understand that wisdom within me is something that it was groomed from the tender age, and I'm not saying consistent, but I have been in that line. Okay, I have been in that line. Remember, getting at Poppy academia or academic, the foundation of education, it started with the philosophers, the likes of Plato. Not Plato. Let me give you the first one. He's the smartest person the world we've ever seen. Socrates. Socrates. It's a Socrates. Akuyane. Before Plato, there's another guy. Mbachango kamba hanoko nikomaki in ethic. Aristotle. You have Socrates, you have Aristotle, you have Plato, then you have the rest of the guys now coming in. Tokarane uno Emmanuel Kanda, tokarane uno David Russell, tokarane uno yakwao. So as a philosopher, Jino Hakara, this is the foundation of education. Kokonetwa tamekera, this is what I have learned. For 4 years, I've been learning about wisdom. I've been learning about being critical. I've been learning about being a critical thinker. I'm not a believer as such. No, whatever, something. I'm very, very critical.
Yeah.
I question, and everything that cannot be verified, and it's useless. Yeah.
Yeah. Among of the journalists I have been seen, you were performing good and on higher standing pomba dalela. Sashinando kondenda yako. Tipura kucha nando ifimboru fiko itokofaka.
Yeah.
Wala kupuliki na kucha man oshike nada shit. Na dengue steke amo. I'm referring by the time you were at the Eagle FM.
Eagle FM, yeah.
So, man, unkuitao kufikepe.
Yeah. A lot of people may ask me the same question.
Yeah.
No mombe poto monero on samante kudengire kuchakano nango unevuranga pano. You are sounding like you seems to be young, but the things that you are giving us, they are not of your age. Umode kurombere no kucha man, wakara na akuru pembera. Yeah.
Sashi if mbolimo weto kondenda ya, you know, they kupa turamulu vinde te kudiraja kucha. How that sashi if mbona ndo konima embako.
Yeah.
Pesha shikucha nuwa mwaka ave no fear, mungu mbada kongo mane istodiomo to plane kuchambela. Oshike just a little bit kucha, how do you organize?
How I plan my programs or what? No. For you to be, let me give you a scenario. For no podcaster.
Yeah.
Podcaster where you have audience. And for you to have audience, you not target a audience other. I targeted my audience. And I wanted to make my name like everybody else. Nga kutameshinda tamko kutameko okupikino radio ndakara handi puikine shito tuncho nangia tokana ne atupikine moso tate kurumatara. And I'm very lucky, man, to have some of the shows with the late Tate Matara.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Atupikine when the time ndapikina nga kashona DJ reminder. But I'm not a guy when the time ndamungayo mahiri maroko hakiro ngandika kareta ndikudhani nengaro nenge tandini ngoni maori softer like I said.
Yeah, I see.
I always wanted to be top notch. Ngetachi po pokweta po ochima tashipuikinwa onda. I fell in love with wisdom at the point where I always wanted to participate in everything that the other people I can have a conversation around. I should at least know 3 or 4 things about religion. Politics, I should have know 2 or 3% of what is going in within the politic fraternity. Already igele femo hari happy thimbo ochirongo geromo philosophy we can use the term enlightenment. People are being now enlightened to what they used to know to something different. Yafana na ngere thimbo dia doti erongorongere kashire ya anuare ya tarirongo ya anayata migera ni dapa podogire o politic. Shashot bakara turimo system gashinde ya mo media fraternity on the other moon to no system here one sided whereby foreign partner njiripo journalists in most cases we don't want to be critical at weekend of flow to begin shanu ta popi chocho ngengo choto changa ngengo choto reporting marina inatukara hatu mono anu onwavuro kare critical ngengo kara uri critical oto. And it's still common in Africa. When we are being critical about anything, be ready to accumulate yourself with a lot of enemies. Yeah, and there mo ondado oigele fema hino charisma. It's a talk radio, and when we are talking, ondada o setup ajina has a dingwa pondado setup has a dingwa poko konsane wanda guchu. Setup has a dingwa poko wanda guchu. With Kevin Chiringa. I wapigino program ha Kevin Chiringa that time it's like you are watching a television.
Yeah.
What are they kupeno background himwe teku reporting Hiroshima ngi wafyo chuete no mesho. Ngote otakuya wanda guchu da analyzing Hiroshima and the guy is going the guy is too deep. The guy is too deep. Then I was like, my name is Ludrof Iyambo. I'm not somebody that can fix a car. I'm not somebody that can craft something, but I'm somebody that can think. Ondainda mono kucha anditara ntangwe follower dino the Zambia Nduro radio daga mona kucha there is a lack of intellectual conversation among our people. Oponendi mo system muno for me to fit in the system I have to push myself. I have to provide something for the people that they did not that they are also not used to, or they don't know it yet. Okay, yenga to popso politika ina to popso politika kenji no ho symbol hage setimbo mahogoron when mongpoyo no that popso politika more wa hokucha. When we are talking about politics, what are we talking about? What are the benefits of politics? What are the merits of politics? What are the disadvantages of politics? Who is benefiting from politics? Onga ngondiri monko yotandika hogorora nenge mbeno advantage mungi yatandika mogorora mbeno ngwandiko hogorora okuniche advantage adache ngwandiko hogorora hemwene okwaranga chiro kurera nenge hemwene utaka ukironga.
Yeah.
I have to be very critical. I have to be
mugeni longa.
Yeah, mugeni longa yo break it ago ngilonga yo
tuisheke na
sege harusa ongoyoma badopo odo musige kuja otoka as somebody that is living in the world, apart from what the person is persuading, tarana tango life or lifestyle haya kwao, lifestyle hao iringin, o toto ni ngengo taka mona tango eskrime mutu taka mono fito hoku had deep into the conversation. Tovuruka chune njogo ni mahu kujawadi happen in the church.
It's true.
Kongere ko omona kwa ndi challenge ya chike, nengo omona kwa advantage ya chike, wageninga ko chike. Keninga kuni mwinchi na ina that I cannot get them from anywhere. Manda kwanda mona kwingine maimwenda kamona kucha no this is also not aligning with my consciousness. Ndego o system aishe miri ocho hearinga almost okamona ne kucha every day chimashinda na natango mangino hage pure kwao. People that are powerful in the world are the people that have followers. For you to have followers, it's for you to convince people that it's worth me. Whatever I'm telling you, it's worth for the other people to follow me. And ongere go heto ongere to tanu okarangi ke kuchano Yeah, pena atuvuro kwa mahogoro la Moses ithano la Moses opwekaruge lombure kucha irauka kuthe anu yanje mevindina ofareke vile ovaneko esakane yohana kanu ngane chatsakane na mochiflo ya tema mara Yosef and utondo ina ndikulombure peta mikomya kucha. There is a difference between a career and a vocation. Let me give a practical example from the Bible now. Yosef kwa alikuwa sita women. Kari harifa. Okeri haye nasho kwari hafutima ukona kwa okwari harifa. Mara okuna ithano la karunga lokweta anu mbeya karunga mbeya karari mupika mu Yerusalema afare ko chirongo sha ovanikira ku karunga ngashimbe tovuro kara hopangane kitovuro kara polisi ko chike mara ongbenga watiri okukonkuna kucha you can open up the mind of the people in this village. Vocation ahoye wete anu bobe bina karunga na ndoguri yojo wete una pastori mara onlongi skora una pastori mara kuna warironga yego shipangero mwasa na kwa kwihorege karunga okupitira mojishwa cha tema tamano jano no my guy ini mamzona imuna yethita manga ndara ndikube kwironga imu same applied to the other guy ngba ipatana Jesus. He was a fisherman ngekwa muni yopa ngeno maharo ngere momia then he was a fisherman bwana ni mariwana inai
makafiso
charo mbora kuyeso kwa dini tara shikwa na kanete shimos otamona kujaye tamona kujaje tamona kuja omwene omona bana ngaro ngura shomu natukwa tamusha mwana mwana nengucha mwana nengucha kutheni euro eni ndeni momia shaka na namwe neti naza mono neti huda omwana otamona kuja ana itaveroni otamona kuja wederi itaveroretu emi otamona kuja okujanena itokarawe oyuri wesh tokaro oyuri one. Betul?
Yeah. Okay, Ludrof, I want to put you in the corner in this way. Perfume, ungai pemadia jironno holongo nawa, in the shitorongo nawa, suddenly either you are fired or ilongato yeruka.
Yeah.
Paife tashiane ko society ne shorelwa is not bad. We have a minister who was minister and suddenly kushikyo kwa firing kwa ilongo yo paife madila dilonge none elimu kwa chaon society ove mwene family mo area stood how do
maprogo inaruku manguruka nemo maprogo heka tori kondekenga waru ku pranje toti murashike turi mwenzi ngoroko tuna onu atuvuro karatu yete kuchonungu no tarongo nawa nde all of a sudden onungu no tatunkanisa atunga thana mo system ndere se onga turi mwenzi ngoroko osepakanisa shashope twatara konungu ya peni ni mwinji timbori mwe magapeni ni mwinji mironga unene mironga irongo ino system akucha so twara ironge otwara onungu tarongo arongengi ironga nenge ngota ndia pironga maranga yongwana anga enoho mwene ko chima anga ende chetapo mbiye chetapo ichangera omikandala akucha ochotwara chera ningwengi andivura kuya mutu twara podcast nena ndeta ndi tatuki ndi hadha nari hakigeti wapo maro hine principal daho ndego ya shine principal daho ni andivura ku dhiha pambabo shasho ndiwe tekucha I can do more mara in the way that I can do more it's not kuchangeno ndine ngondo dhinji nenge ndivure mbinda dhamo nditika kuchano I can able to do chocho natangu tachipurwa kwa chiwana apea ne oki halipo mito himwe toko ndravinga mburi ne principal do company dida turapo aho nambea inafimbori mwa honi na yara ukare to shaina okupitira mo platform hao oyara urandure chocho etapo chashoto ke aninge ukakarongwe to shininga yochimoyo echetapo yotamono kuchoto turikisa uno karawa koneka kuchano ho ngeta chia pironga anumbi etapo inima mbiu viti inima inayaro kuranga arusha na mbiu viteko Penny ni mairi yari mo in the world of capitalism. O system angashinga shimo competition na he company, private companies that are nironga. No. Kachike me private companies. Me endi to dhinji mutadhirongo that are nironga. There are somebody that can deliver the job for them, but not somebody that can also think at the level they are. If they go, o mune fight to dhinji mwoko muni ni mwinji otekuro mbure ucho police ota hitting police ota hitting o police ane inahi protecting angbo yengo nironga o ha protecting a principal do company kucha sehangano jino tobara tarira ni mwangi ngengo pe ya mepangero na tu heno bureaucracy shashba ifengino tuno problema no ambara mirongo ya Afrika tuno problema no bureaucracy tuno problema no mapangero yetu ngengo bena chingwe chiri private toka pranje chiri private kucha na tutarere mo scenario hiringi na tuko goro ne uninge cancer hatu ni cancer satu kucha nena ngwe yutuku va ngwe divo nguo ikwata ko paifengi tupane pate no mianga sho turomba ya chango teko gorora atuke kupepati o police njiri ponjita hirere orokara authority njino inahe kupanare ngwe ehondo onga kansera uvuro kuka constructinga o measa mwe no planike mo nenge no budget hepangero inahe kupochi mariwa marangwe o madhiradhiro he otaka vuro ogara otoki hadha akuti onguru wonale that oshima ohina unma okuyamisa ndeka hina magunji. Yeah, you want to do the job. Maro police njiri it will never allow you to do that. Shashingwe hacho haturirwapo. Shatuti ukagambeni chonga atuti ukachi. Minister tavuro kara mangi na ninga minister kwa mona kucha. There is somebody that is failing ministry mbu. Gashomana mbia na kutumbura na ndingeno ministry wa fishery. Ochinga kucha mo okunirongo so tune natural resources adi hapo. Maro kunirongo imwe nige natural resources adhawo yenike na ndo target himwiki yenike na nde efuta otoka adha presendo mirongo nano dhanu mochirongo mono oyakutwa mo fishery hana mibia inamukutwa anu ya bita ya adha na opomaevo mirongo ndatu madune futa thigebe ngengo wahibwambia no mambo dakurombore kucha shidana mibia dotadi feeding rongo Europe dotadi feeding Spain odadi fidingirongo yo Iceland ambia ari to adumono da bearing am official da but you working there odego o system o have ponare ha protecting ba to benefit the small individuals na ndiko penina no starting mo Namibia anumbita uyu ni buturi muyombo uyu yeni there's 10% of the population in the world that is controlling the entire world. Okuzako media, kuzako education, kuzako health. Inimambia wakatoro mbora kuchanua machike. Esikutoke thapu ni maya kunwe pera no kunwa chike to focusinga mokuli ma for inside, to focusinga mokuli kuliambiri health, to focusinga mokuli junk food. Otoka stop kwa pharmacy, ngwa stop kwa pharmacy. To the major business anja because they want you to keep on going and buy there. They want you to keep on to consuming a junk food. The more you are consuming a junk food, you are becoming fat. The shit of fat. To kwata kwa bizarro ndato hiko machina gao. Odego.
Osholelwa. Yengo hataro tate kuruvaliko langi. Apanjo hadungro shikundu.
Yeah.
Tapo chocolate.
Yeah.
Tapo ikure koyonde alushe hadi ko velingashinga.
Okay.
Achonu keneko mepovali.
Yeah. Tarani kurumbwe.
After sharita.
Tani kurombwere ngero gwari hanjara njaha ya mochirongo mu ngero shi mengobe de wari horitha ngena so bai fo munahimu mochigunda chanjeni otuni muna paife keshina munyo inango life expectancy hao maro tuni muna paife haivuro kusape vurada wengine atuidi paga kusene haivuro kusape vurada yo ivurithana chujo moraji imuno hairike ngeya sonjara. Me and you nowadays, we eat when we are not even hungry. Ngwetrombra kutoka pomba o breakfast, then o kanlongo, then o lunch, then o matango, then ashike. Ngwetrombra kuchana pukare peno starter, then o main, then o dessert all. Ngwetropo combination iringanore. oruturo hodo orukada na orutunaru itaru corresponding away nini mambito di feeding. That's why be fengino nge ngoto popping adu popping mahanga agarongo chimaro da yenderere is pharmaceutical. Mangano ge farmers. Ngodas be pharmaceutical gara atuga netu no marutuga za hono atuga tondogera ko gym honingi kocha. Panashwa ningi but tarike kukuwe tarike kukuwe tarike kudura kukuwe. Avuro kujihandi dari homa guys. Madri kuja ungurbe ngono peno ungurbe umwe. Mangino hamuchimba shike wagara unchi natago chugeri.
Yeah.
Kaye GFC mara some of these things we don't want to mention them because it's somebody's business, but I'm just telling you somebody's controlling the world. Somebody want to make you understand that somebody want to make you feel like this is the right thing, this is what we have to follow, this is what is happening in the world. Mara gengo chitara muro toka muna kuja muyuni muno ngaike gengo ndi hethere push gengo nda katinga chonomba nashi I'm cutting the cost gengo nda karata ndi hunondiri kikulia andiri mbino andikala ndashino ongaramo nyanja hishe ohadipendi ge moya kwetumba and I will never be on my own. Gengo nda ndikurombere ko minga hina mwe nda ndikurombere kuchina mwenyo by 5 euro ku livinga or life expectancy how ivure nan mabai fenge ngototar ucha nengi thidi na mwenye konga dhakara mara ngengo atara o business no mindset ya huyu ni by feshiri manambi ya Fernanda atukonjethana ndongithi kwe kondoneraka chao chimuna hika hayo ndiko mbinga himwe chirongo kwa mbinga himwe huya hakuwa mbimuna kumwene wa mahuno kuno o mass injection himun
sure kunya utawende mwe heta kondoro chima genge bafoda di natuka wendene ngoba natuka wendene ngobe monsati mara nanisha shinga andikondoro system andili kondoro ge shongobo ngino ikareka ahivari kun udana uruwarobo ini mita ikomesho atera ngobe darengo
livaraga huya kwana livare dalendere hui chashoko kuno market mara ne ngenge nata achiane ndatango pokukara tune conversation adino you have to limit me because I will tell you a lot of things at the same time.
No that's a platform that people can pick up something.
Ndikiro mbeli ni mwenji po mitoi mgene tokamana uchamani ano tuka penye what is our focus, what is our main point.
But okay, as we go on conclusion and go on ashke we still have to call you according to the comment and the like to our platform. So utapumba tukatuli Africa lilingali piano ilo tuna Namibia lilingepi lela oponana tukatuna environment ili nao environment ambo baife oha pia gana okucha it will always start with leadership mara no leadership hetu na ikari visionary o leadership anopo ikari visionary na hivure okukara ita influencing ba from somebody from outside. Ini mambitu arandura mangwadhi yetu aponari kunumba numbasha yeta po mangwadho no okuno agenda kuchokwaro ku benefiting ache kodeko unane ita benefiting amo mwashatu ningi then amo system angano to hakonje hao kodeko inmane mbino okucha natu ningeni natu nobody say itatu hinawa and nobody say tuli now penigi ni mwinji shine peni ni mwinji mwakatike tupai fomuno mavundakano yenji mavundakano ni ngano 1 or 2 people are benefiting from those confusions. Mbwene wapumbo kumana kucha ndiri muyuni uringini opoka ndiningo ochakanwa kuchonumbano chongadi na ndininge ngini na ndiche ngae uno kanona wekatumike ko score score pa fata benefiting anare mungwe kufuto score ndicha ngotomono kucha okay ndino kanona ndine gumbo ndine psa paputuka nare haturi mini chikulia yetu sene we continue doing that ngengo ndine psa ngadino mea
nandikare paife nicho paife dwara nikulia yo kuchimba ni ndoguri nandikare ndino big garden hanje nandiranda aromata methimbwarishi nandininga wecho numba uno nawanje nandi upututhe monkaro mwita ukaningwa ihakanwa kini mayo yoni nandi upututhe monkaro mo motavuro okarige au benefitinga nandaturongitha resources dhino nathiaka itapuka zawe ini moyinji taraba fingino uri muyoni uniki ini moyinji ya touching makungwe but at the end of the day you're not going to benefit anything kabena ngwati karauni maroheri mamanga nakeshingono insurance you don't benefit a lot of money from those insurance companies that they do benefit from you ngwe vita system ha benefitinga mo chinene chivurithengwe otovuro garane na uno lawyer toifu devura dino 50 ino ningana ndo chipotha chonumba mara geshe komwedhi unangi marwa yuka ko lawyer ngiyango agara kuno lawyer apenga uki hade uri mwedhi wapumbo lawyer matange ngoto taro system ashiri o system ngiyango tar shokuru ngweli mwezi mwandege ni mario kena lawyer kwasa nasa taliminga ngara monyo hai ngwene no lawyer otoka diwa poko chipotha chimwe oloide itaivuro kuchipondora yangapa no mona ene lawyer from the tender age but they are still going to prison maro system oheku convincing kucha you need this o system oheku convincing kucha ngengo wazi momo line na hiri ngande toki hadha hiri witura mudhiu indamano karahu nyongamene mano karahu mara miu nyongamene napo ifovuro kupura pokucha in a bigger picture what is going on here, who is benefiting from this? Ochika nonda pumbo karandi na I need a spokesperson between me and the whole nature of it. Tani kwa mbagucha in my kutameka with individuals. Udego umonike kucha no man, somebody have started this with a purpose and they are benefiting from it and this is the whole agenda. Kapeno chimato chimono mamono kuchanu anu humo komeshoka chino agenda hacho. So tune agenda di hapo paifi. Aita megeno maruvaro gangabekwa. Aita megena shikeshi. Those things are just to keep somebody in business. Some umota vuro karata promoter kucha. Ngeko tati. Ngeko bad na deposit na ndochima chiri kurushia. And I know it's going to. Imami otochipopi. Achika karanga chine backlash here and there. Parce nando inima nando chenga iki. Okay. Na tukare nini tunochiwa ne president mirongo na arumenu otai hende kwa matako. Ba fingino toromburo ne kucha arumenu anu anaka tari wanu angengo yene prosto karakanso whatsoever they call it. Maro wala winga toromburo kano nako kama dikucha ochimo cha na wa uthemba wako kakare takemba kwa matako. Odego anu paifenga ngai ngundi ni mariwa ondino kueta poskora ndo skora njino otandika traininga endo kotora dokuronga no kansa harumen ondeta pironga chiri mara promoting these people to continue doing this opondika rendirimo business genga harumeno yake nda yaka stopa muto kuyenda kwa matako oreshinge kwa kasa jote icho na push kucha itovuru no kukonvisinga kucha okwendwa kwa matako konare kwa kara kachicho chiri ngeno kwa rochiri ngeno hatumono ngo bedensezi dhirambike thimbwarishi ngeno hatumono mbwadhe ndumenu dhirambike thimbwarishi anomora chikenge ngoto team a human being it's a rational being in the manner that you can differentiate, you know what is good and you know what is bad. You can think, you can reason. Animals don't reason, they live by nature. Oirike mechito rao marangwe ovuri ko china mwinyo dimburwa no kuchana na ngeno tangari kina ngeno ngengo twatari kina tango in a bigger picture of how the world is fantasizing sex. It's not naturally sex actually no garangano. People don't do sex. Sex was not supposed to be for pleasure, it was supposed to be for reproduction. Tukani kuchona nandango kina mwinyo ongo behonsezi ya hirondo hasonjara ngengo wapo tukapimu na ndeto adonzeze hasonjara ho hata hiendere hiro wiki kaigara me hwao ngobe onzeze ya hirondo hasonjara hongobe ohinu ya hirondo ashasho hinu iki Toto etengo bengengo oya pengo bekachike ngo benembwa ni kombo ni mashimbito imuna shimbito akala irimo katiketi no imuna be atuti imuna itekura namwe ohayinika ochina ongo bengeda istama shitahini kwa gomwa ongi tahinika shiki omeniga hotahigaro mbure kucha owiri po stage aho ku meeting no system aho no chochirimo chocho etemera karo chingisa wa kuti omeme pethimbo ndino okuri ko ovulation sheri ko ovulation okuri pethimbo mahari para okuna ethimbo erike periods osekera haita hendeko bene ethimbo chimoyo chipumbwa bafe chetu pechingenike because somebody is benefiting from that. Somebody garanga ukagari totondoka torandu pesa toningichike it's a system that is already set up by the people, and it's only when people started looking at these things, sometimes criticize them, and sometimes you just tell yourself that I'm not going to be part of this. By being me singling out myself out, I'm not going to be part of this, and I'm also going to teach my kids not to be part of this tomorrow. It's critical.
Sure.
It's very critical. It's beyond our thinking capacity sometimes, depending where you're coming from. But one thing that I always tell myself, kuchani na pamwe always to manjani vo karandina, it cannot able to make money that I want. If there is something that I always want, shinda karandire from biberi na shinda from biberi, mo biberi ngakara muno samaningu. Bakare na kuradi yero matheregeri ga heri ne konchu namna kare na kuradi yero matheregeri ga tatu ne konchu benadi yero matheregeri ga heri ohamba Solomon kakara hagari kana chikanu Solomon kakari ga hagari kana kucha ngengo nyina shindara kukarunga. The only thing that I want, it's wisdom. When you understand things, when you understand what is going on in the world, no one is going to use you. People are being used because we don't understand how others are doing things and why are they doing it.
Today Kwaningwa is quoted everywhere.
Yeah. The guy had wisdom. Ipurike kuchatara. Twani kurombere kucha. Gengo beno chimashimwe. Gengo uchoma ruchena go hauto. Ninge hovuru kupangura mo o inje na hauto. Uno skira njono moso. Imagine ani ngeno onungu ha hacking ngo edinji. Anubi ha hacking ngo edi. Anubi ha scamming an. Imagine ani ngeno ngwe nangbo uno wisdom to hack somebody's brain. Ojinga kuja anubi dara ningo system is because they hack our brain. They convince us to say this is what is true. So no kurandura. So ndavure ku convince nge kuja. No, ngwe ino kara unanomba da hevu nini. No mana to monishun. Uhamba wo ko uri. You have wasted your whole life on earth thinking that you are going to enjoy something there. There's nothing.
And when you are going, people are crying.
And when you are going, people are crying.
Sure, okay. And last, who is your role model and who is inspired on this earth?
Taporo model ni mono. Andile kinganai. When the role model mutune. Future role model is just somebody that you are inspiring you out there. I might have a role model that I'm not so sure who now.
Yeah. Because
a lot of prominent people that I know and they inspire me is through reading. The person that I wanted and the person that I still want, it's a mentor. Everybody that is doing well, whether in business or whatsoever, they have mentors. People that we call our leaders, they are not leading out of their own capacity. They have a system and they have people that are mentoring them. Somebody today, it's a minister, but you are not a minister on your own. Somebody have appointed you at that position and you are doing their job. So you have a mentor. I want a mentor. Do I have a role model? Maybe it's Solomon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just Solomon. I just want to be smart.
Yeah.
I just want to be smart. I want to think on my own. I want to question things that I have to question. And I just want to be a free thinker. At the end of the day, I just want to be a free thinker. Yeah, I'm I'm not a believer in church anymore. Inuva nai. Ndei thike mos. Ya system gena ndei randura ndandi ngashike betho school. Kashinga betho school mega na mega. Ngengo ndati shapota pora ngiko matomero. Mara matomero kanje ngengi tagahi itagal analyninga neuve korai. It's okay, man. This is the life that we have to live, but we have to make a best out of it. Right? Role model, I don't know. The only person I want, it's a mentor.
Yes. Thank you very much, Mr. Ludrof. Shiri ishwe tupamo. It's really meaningful.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Yeah. Nanganda pandura ko mitonjino. Ndore shimashitoningi. Ndora numbiwe in the acting anayo. Yango muna something that you need to pick up from this conversation. Chimashandi popi mea kucha. We are in the country where our people are lacking intellectual conversation. Anu oena onjara okuhame hundathana vitadipa turoma dhiradhiro gao. Esimu hari kwa tegaro yani winimia na haikara pamwe. Conversation now haivuro karondende kunena no haro go upigina. But if we continue having this kind of conversation, 2 or 3 people will pick these things up. More especially the young ones. Anu chitanu hachithwa mango chitarara. Siyangwe ba wende na radwingi ti kukutu. Itotu apea to kakarena nde pena ya mwembi to kuvitha koe. Mara the young ones, they can always pick up something, then they follow in that. Na so chuketo aninga jige. Ngengo tuna shit pitera pa if we learn it from that side, I mean from that age. Mongat birongera kucha. No, I also want to be a strong person like Ipombo Chirong. I also want to be a strong person like Mandumega Defy. We started learning those things at a young age. So, thank you very much also. Pleasure.
Oh.